Peace, family. Peace to my collective. Peace to the gods, peace to the earth. Welcome back to the channel, collective. It's been a little minute, right? It's been a minute. It's deep. You know, we leading into the morning of Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? It's Wednesday. Had a great meditation Monday. How many of you actually took the time to relax your mind? It's deep. You know what I'm saying? And definitely, I've been in my bag, people. And we back in them hours. We back in them hours, collective. What am I talking about? We back in the spiritual hours. It's currently 4:42. 4:42 on the timestamp. AM, right? We back in the spiritual hours. We back in them hours. It's deep. So, what I'm getting is, I want to do a deeper expand upon ye are gods. I'm going to do a deep dive, you know, just off automatic writing, just off automatic notes, straight from the wisdom in the mind of Ray Massey. Peace to the gods. And peace to the goddesses, which are the earths. Peace to the earths. So, now I'm going to get Psalms 82 up on the screen within this edit, right? In Psalms 82, it talks about, you know, the verse that says, ye are gods, right? In the biblical text. And I'm just going to use the Bible for biblical text just for reference, right? But I got some automatic notes and we're going to roll with it, right? I'm going to let Psalms 82 just marinate for a minute up there. And look, listen, I think it's Psalms 82:6, right? That specifically says, ye are gods, or speaks of that, right? But see, to get context, you have to go and look at the whole 82, right? When I say the whole 82, meaning the whole Psalms 82, start at verse 1, you know, and read on down. People have no patience nowadays. They don't have the bandwidth or the wherewithal, right, to read a whole damn chapter. But nonetheless, a deeper expand upon ye are gods. Now, it's enough of that. Now, when I say, or when I speak of and say, we all are gods, we all are God, this is, right? And notice in goddess, the first word is God, right? It's deep. So, when I say we all are gods, what am I saying? What I'm saying is that we all are sentient beings. Sentient beings. What is a sentient being? Now, the almighty creator of all things, the almighty creator, some would say is a being or an entity, right? Clearly, when you really maximize this shit, you'll come to find out that God is within, and truly, he lives within your mind, in the head, which is heaven. So, it is also referred to as conscious, as light, as darkness. and all that there is and all that there ever will be, right? You see, it's like God made little and shaded little duplicates, all right, of itself, and that's how you get the splitting of the atoms, right? And you see that with the manifestation of each and every human being out here. Like I said, the kingdom of God is within, which makes us many gods, and that's why I say, and that's why this is a deeper expand upon, ye are gods, right? Now, it's important for you to know, collective, that, we are energy beings, right? We are energy beings. And that ties in with being a sentient being, and it is also known as electromagnetic beings. Let me repeat that. Now, we are energy beings, all right? Are you following me? Also known as electromagnetic beings. I'm giving you some divine knowledge of self right now. Those who have the ears to hear will get the message. But those who have an inspiring ear to hear, this should resonate. Damn, that's deep right there. I call 650 on the timestamp right there. Now, take some notes right now. Listen, it's important for you to know that you got three main bodies, collective. Three main bodies. Well, actually, we have four. But right now, I will focus on the three core out of the four, right? Now, we have the physical body. We have an energetic body. And you have a soul body. Let's run them back. You have a physical, which is the meat suit, the avatar that you see physically, right? You have an energetic body, which is the spirit, the breath. And you have a soul body. This is your soul, right? Now, the creator of all is residing and can be accessed through the third eye, the pineal gland, right? I'll repeat, the creator of all is residing and can be accessed, right? Accessed in and in or through the third eye, right? Peace to the gods and earth. It's deep. Now, your temples or the sides of your head, right? The side of your crown. The reason of your being ultimately referred to as the temple, the head referred to as the temple, and your temples are the reason that your head is referred to as the temples, the sides of your head, right? Because the temple of God is within us. Pay attention. Now, your temples or the sides of your head, the region of your head referred to as the temple. Now, your temples are very important. The head, your temples, the temple of God is very important, right? Because the temple of God is within us. It's within. Now, the seed of the soul, the seed of the soul, right? Or the eye of the soul is the pineal gland. I'll repeat that. The seed of the soul, or simply put, the eye of the soul is the pineal gland. Now, the pineal gland, where does the pineal gland sit? We haven't even got to the pituitary gland, but we're talking about the eye of the soul, which is your third eye, also known as your first eye, right? You're actually your first eye. These are secondary eyes. Your first eye is your mind, which is your pineal gland. But a lot of people's pineal gland is calcified, if you will. It's deep, calcified. Now, how do you uncalcify the pineal gland? We'll talk about that. I'll do a deeper dive, deeper breakdown on exclusively, specifically how to, decalcify the pineal gland. It's a real thing. Now, the head, the crown, the head is heaven. Your halo, the head is heaven, right? And like, let's stay on point with this shit. Now, ye are gods. It's just a deeper expand, a deeper breakdown into the mind of Ray Massey, how I see this shit, how I process it, right? Now, let's talk about it. The head, the crown is heaven, all right? And the heels of your feet, right? Your heel, your Achilles heel to the earth, or simply put, your heel is hell, okay? The heel is hell. Now, this process of alchemy is something that the body naturally goes through, okay? Each month. Let me repeat that shit. Now, this process of alchemy, meaning your head symbolically being referred to as heaven, the heels on the bottom of your souls, right? Esoterically, this alchemical process, right, is something that takes place, and symbolically you have to know that the head is heaven, that God is in the mind and the hearts of the people, okay? And you got to know that the heel is hell. Now, this process of alchemy is something that the body naturally goes through each month. From head to toe, from toe to head, all right? Raising you up out of hell from the heels, all right? Getting out of that, really mastering the root chakra, all right? Which sits at the base of your spine, right? Rising the energy rising up, right? It's deep. So, this process of energy moving from the lower spine all the way back up the spine to the brain. This is where we get that chrism, right? That snake, the kundalini, rising from the bottom of your spine, moving it all the way up to the brain, right? Now you're able to see. And with that being said, if we are an extension of the Almighty Creator, right? If we are the sons and the daughters of the Almighty Creator, right? Which is a part of us, which lives within us, right? Then the concept of ye are gods, ye are goddesses shouldn't be that hard to comprehend. It should be a thing to where when you get to reading and doing research for yourself, when you deeply go within and soul search, and you don't just believe what you're hearing, you actually went and checked it out, right? Then maybe you can analyze some shit for yourself and come down to a conclusion and really see what resonates. You know, a lot of holier than thou people, you know what I'm saying? A lot of heavy churchgoers, right? It's crazy because, you know, it could be a mask that a lot of people put up, you know what I'm saying? Or it could be just, this is what they've been taught. But it's crazy that you would, you know, call yourself a thing, whether that's Christian, whether that's whatever you're doing, whatever religion, right? But don't you know it's weird when a lot of individuals, they haven't even read the word for themselves. They maybe quote, but they never really took time to actually open the book, or never took time to actually just look up the words and read and see what type of answers come to your brain. See what type of comprehension you get out of it. And don't get me wrong, we are visual people. We are a visual people, meaning we have to see it, we hear it, and we process data. Nothing wrong with that. That's automatic. The body works like a computer in that way, meaning it's going to process what it sees and what it hears, right? But now I'm actually talking about, you know, actually getting the material and actually reading and studying it for yourself. It's amazing how when you do that and you really have intention behind it, it's crazy the type of results that you will see. And the type of comprehension that you'll get out of it yourself is deep. Five o'clock in the morning, people. I think I'll end it right there. 500 500. I will that this message get to the ears and the eyes that it needs to, in the fashion that it needs to. Peace to the gods and earth.